where we talk about sports and everything in between. CC's got the jokes, Keith's got the stats. Hit the play button. It's time for the show. Get ready to dive deep into the sports entertainment world. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The three-pointers, they cover it all. Lucas' favorite podcast, 45 is on the call. Saying it tremendous for America's wall. Luke Bryan chiming in saying, hey y'all. Chip thunderstorms, epic tornado fall. Tommy Locke picking spreads as he makes his call. Jerry's on the show to confuse us all. Jason Statham bringing new meaning to fear. Jesse the Body doing his best to keep his name clear. Keeps passion for sports, CC's hilarious calls. The Sports Bros Podcast, one for all. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats, it's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast, where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games.
The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now, it's time for the Sports Bros. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, CC and Keith.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bros, the number one sports podcast in Rendon, number two in Louisville, but always number one in your heart. I am, of course, the unofficial official mayor of Rendon and the 2023 fantasy football champion. My name is CC. Usually alongside with me is my buddy. He is the Matthew McConaughey of Lake Louisville and the Kenny Rogers of sports betting. His name is Keith, but unfortunately, he is doing some inventory. So he will not be joining us today, but we do have some guests coming up here in just a little bit. The queen of college football returns. That's right. She will be here in just a second. I feel ill. Yeah, as you can see, I am wearing Astro stuff. And I announced it last week that I would indeed live up to a bet. And here I am wearing Astros stuff. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's what this is. I had a bet and I lost the bet because the Rangers did not win the division. So with that said, I'm wearing my Astro gear and I'm living up to my bet. Amy is the best. I suck. And the Astros are better than the Rangers. Ugh.
Everything down to
Can't
the
believe I
last
just said that.
minute details.
Yeah.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I agree, Rock. But with that said, let's go ahead and get to some college football and bring on the queen. So let's get some college football first. Here we go. Yes, it is a big week of college football. It is some very big games are up ahead on the schedule. And I guess let's just go ahead and bring her on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Sports Bras podcast. She is the queen of college football. There she is, the queen of college football. Hello, Kimberly. How are you doing, Your Majesty?
I'm doing well, Chris. How are you?
Held to not good, as you can see what I'm wearing.
I know it's a struggle, but
It is
you're
a
an
struggle.
honest man. Held up your end of the bet, and then you can
Good.
burn it afterwards.
I'm out of toilet paper, so I may use it after for that. But
I
this is
do
just,
I do not like the colors, just so you know. They
no.
remind me of another team. So
Well, let's get into some college football first. Let's unveil the top 25. Here we go. So not a lot of changes except for Miami jumps all the way to number 2. TCU does squeak in with number 24, but yeah, they didn't do so good last night. More into that. But yeah, how you feeling on Alabama dropping down a little bit? I know they had an off week last week or a bye week, but you still feeling strong about your team?
yeah, I always feel strong about Alabama. And I think that it stinks that they make you move down when you're in a bye week, but it is what it
They're gonna make up for it today.
we're ready today.
Yep. Let's hang on. Let me get my music back up. Where did you go? God, I'm so unprofessional right now. I'm telling you, it's what I'm wearing. It makes me feel so unprofessional right now. But here we go. Big upset last night. I don't know if you saw this, but number 8,
did.
Florida State loses to Virginia 46-38 in double overtime. I know you're feeling good about this one.
I am feeling good about this one. I was born in Virginia, so I was, of course, pulling for Virginia because they beat Alabama. So I love to see that.
Yep. So big victory for Virginia. And also last night, number 24, TCU, like I said, they fall short to Arizona State 24-27. So the second they're in the top 25, they're right back out. But let's get to today's game, shall we? We got number 21 USC at number 23 Illinois. USC is currently favored at 6.5. Over unders 47.5. Queen of college football, who do you have in this one?
I have Illinois. I think they have what it takes with Altmaier as the quarterback to take USC.
I am going to respectfully disagree with you on this one. I am going to go with a USC in this one. I think the Trojans are somewhat back, and I think that they're going to upset Illinois in this one. I talked to Keith. He gave me his picks. He is going with the Queen, and he is picking Illinois in this one.
Let's go, Keith.
Moving on, we got Auburn taking on Texas A&M. A&M is favored by 6.5. Over under is 52.5. I have a feeling I know who you're picking on this one, Your Majesty. Go right ahead.
I will be picking Texas A&M.
I will also be taking Texas A&M, although I came this close to switching, but I decided to stick with A&M, and Keith as well is going with A&M. So all three of us have A&M in this one. Moving on to the SEC, we got number 4 LSU at number 13 Ole Miss. Ole Miss is actually favored by 1.5. Over under is 56.5. Who do you have in this one?
I picked Ole Miss.
I am going to take
Ole Miss.
I am going to take the Tigers of the Bayou, and I am going with LSU. Keith is also going to go with LSU. So, big advantage for you if Ole Miss can pull this off, Queen.
Let's go, Lane Kiffin. He was trained for the
Let's
best.
go, Lane Kiffin. Moving on, we have number 15 Tennessee at Mississippi State. Currently, right now, Tennessee is favored by 7.5. Over under 63.5. Who do you have in this one, Your Majesty?
I have Mississippi State because I cannot pick Tennessee.
You don't like that orange, do you?
No,
No one likes orange.
not
I
at
hate-
all.
No, I
I
hate
think
orange.
Mississippi State has what it takes if they can just get it together. I mean, they did beat Arizona State, so
This is true. This is true. I can't wait for this game. This game is going to be so good.
my
Happy
husband's
Valley.
excited as well.
Happy Valley. Number 6 Oregon taking on number 3 Penn State. Currently, right now, Penn State is favored by 3.5. Over under 52.5. Who do you have in this one, Queen Kimberly?
I have Penn State. Then let me Lions. Let's go.
Kimberly, Your Majesty, look, I understand that you're trying to get up on me on the standings right now, but to just blatantly, I mean, come on, look at this.
I know.
Why would you-
I know.
Why would you bet? Why would
know.
why would you bet against that? Look at that. That is a sweet duck. Of course.
It's a sweet duck, but
I
they're
am-
gonna lose to Penn State.
Mm-mm. No. 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 Give
Except
me
for
my
Aflac.
ducks. Yeah. give me the ducks. And Keith has also picked I believe he picked the ducks as well. Yes, he did. Okay.
The Ducks.
And the big one. And the big one. Here we go. Number 17 Alabama and number 5 Georgia. Georgia is currently favored by 3. Over under is 52.5. I have a feeling I know who you're going with. And go right ahead.
Roll Tide, baby. Alabama for the win. Ty Simpson is coming. That team is ready. Kalen DeBoer is ready. So we're coming.
I didn't want to piss you off on my pick, so I brought somebody on to make my pick.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Sports Bras podcast, Luke Bryan.
Hey, Queen. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah. Roll Tide, I see.
Mhm.
Well, I'm here to make CC's pick for him. And, of course, if you can't tell by my hat and my outfit, I'm going with the Georgia Bulldogs, baby.
No, I'm sorry, Luke. You and your team are going down today.
Oh no. The rivalry here is uncanny. I can't
Yes.
imagine what it's going to be like tonight in Georgia.
I'm ready.
I am too. You know what's going to be so great is when they try to roll Tide in there and we just knock them right out. Huh? What you got, Alabama? Where's old Nick Saban at? Oh yeah, that's right. He retired because we put him in retirement.
Oh my gosh. Georgia did not retire Nick Saban.
Luke is getting salty. Salty
Luke
Luke. I
Going to
like.
be off of my best singers list.
Wow.
Hey, if that means I lost an Alabama fan, I ain't losing much. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Go
Mhm.
Bulldogs!
Oh, look. Luke Bryan. I tell you that Luke Bryan, he's unbelievable. He
He's
is
something.
unbelievable.
I'm excited for this game, though. I think it's going to be a lot closer than a lot of people think.
Mm-hmm. So
So
let's take a
I'm
look.
ready.
Let's take a look at the picks that we have here. As you can see, I have SC. Everybody else got Illinois. We all picked A&M. You went on the limb and picked Ole Miss. Me and Keith have LSU. You got Mississippi State. We both picked Tennessee. You
I
have
can't believe you picked the orange team.
Leave me alone with the orange team.
Ugh.
I hate orange. I hate it. Look, I'm looking at your picks here, and if you get these right, your season record is going to be like beyond first place. Like you got a lot of different picks between me and Keith here, so you can definitely
I do.
take a strong lead out of this.
And that's what I'm hoping for. Them Nittany Lions, Penn State. I'm ready for that game. I'm ready for it all.
Well, we can't
I
wait
feel
for it.
confident.
Yes, you got to feel confident. You have to feel confident. Well, Queen of College Football, appreciate you as always coming on. Any last thoughts before we head on now?
All I gotta say is, roll Tide, roll. Roll Tide.
There you go.
Roll
There
Tide.
she is, the Queen of College Football. Your Majesty, I bow down to you. Have a
Thank
great
you,
rest of
sir.
your day. Thank you for coming on.
I hope you have a blessed day as well.
See you later.
Bye.
There she goes, the Queen of College Football. There it is. Yeah, lots of different picks on that one. That was that's crazy. So should be a big day of some college football. It's going to be amazing, man. That Luke Bryan, I tell you what, he is one salty mofo here. I'm looking at the chats here because I know there's some people from Houston. Hi, Amy. How are you? There she is. Yeah. The things I do for this show. I tell you what, the things I do for this show. All right, let's move on to some NFL, shall we? We start off on Sunday night football, or on Thursday night football, as the Seattle Seahawks defeat the Arizona Cardinals 23-20. Last second field goal there for the Seahawks. It was kind of a back and forth game, and it was what it was. So, yeah, I wasn't really. I fell asleep in the third quarter, to be honest with you. But let's move on and let's get some money in your pocket, shall we? We start tomorrow morning, bright and early, folks. Tomorrow morning, 8:30, because they're playing in Dublin, Ireland, as the Minnesota Vikings take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Currently, right now, the Vikings are a 2.5-point favorite. Over under is 42. I was going back and forth on this game with ayahuasca at quarterback. Who knows what drugs he can pick up when he's in Dublin. He may go on a spree here, and he may just go off on the Vikings. So with that said, I am going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. I think the Steelers can beat out. I think Carson Wentz is still starting for the Vikings, so backup quarterback, and ayahuasca. I think he's gonna take a shit ton of ayahuasca before then, because I think it's legal in Dublin. Not real sure on that. Don't fact check me on it, but that's what I've been told. And so give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. Moving on, we have the Washington Commanders at the Atlanta Falcons. Currently, the Commanders are 1-point favorite. Over under is 45.5. It is said that Jaden Daniels will be starting for the Commanders, and with that, give me the Washington Commanders. I will take the Commanders in this one. Easiest game to pick this week, folks. Easiest game to pick this week. The Saints will be taking on the Bills. Bills are 15.5-point favorite. Bills for the win. This is going to be your easiest pick of the week. And yeah, I mean the Saints are so terrible right now. I hate it for New Orleans because they're just so bad, and I think it's going to be a blowout for sure. Moving on, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Detroit Lions. The Lions are a 10-point favorite. Over under is 44.5. Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions. I like this one. The Lions are looking really good. Their offense is coming along strong, and they're looking really good. So give me the Lions. The next game here, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It is the biggest piece of dog shit, as the Texans are a 7-point favorite. Over under is 38.5. Give me the Texans. Ugh, just gross. Next game, we have the Carolina Panthers at the New England Patriots. The Patriots are 5.5-point favorite. Over under is 43. Don't call me crazy when I'm about to say here, but I'm kind of liking where the Panthers are rolling. I kind of like what I saw last week with the Panthers. I think they're kind of getting it together. So with that said, I'm going to take the Panthers and the points in this one. And, who knows? I mean, the Panthers, they could shock a lot of people this year. So give me the Carolina Panthers in this one. Just saying. Moving on, we got the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the New York Football Giants. Chargers are 6.5-point favorite. Over under is 44. Without a doubt, give me the Chargers. This one is a no-brainer as well. As even though Jackson Dart is starting, I think the Chargers will win this game very easily. Who knows? Maybe Jackson Dart will impress a lot of people and shock a lot of people, but just going off paper here, give me Herbert.
That's a nice muscly throwing arm you got there.
And the Chargers to take out the Giants. Moving on, we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. Over under is 43.5. As much as this seems a little bit easy pick to take the Eagles, hold your brakes. I like Tampa Bay in this one. It's in Tampa. Baker is on fire. He's becoming a really good quarterback. They did win against a tough Jets team last week. I like the Buccaneers in this one. I really do. And I'm going to take the Bucs in this one over the Eagles. I'm calling it a shocker here. I'm taking the Bucs over the Philadelphia Eagles. Next game, we got the Colts at the Rams. Rams are 3.5-point favorites. Over under 49.5. Again, here's another one. The Colts. They're a surprising team. Daniel Jones is on fire with the Colts right now. Who would have thought that he would suck so bad in New York, and all he needed was a change of scenery. And now look at him. He's becoming a really good quarterback this year. And with that said, I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts to take out the LA Rams this week as well. A lot of crazy picks. Moving on, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are 3.5-point favorite. Over under is 47. Brock Purdy is expected to start for the 49ers, and because of that, I am going to take the 49ers to win this one. If he was started, I was really heavily favored towards the Jaguars, but because Brock Purdy is starting, give me the Jaguars. This is going to be a really good game here, folks. The Baltimore Ravens are at the Kansas City Chiefs. Ravens are 2.5-point favorites. Over under is 48.5. I'm sorry, I hate to say this, Chief Nation. Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens, folks. The Ravens will take care of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in Kansas City. Give me the Ravens. Yeah, I said it. There it is. We got the Chicago Bears taking on the Oakland or Las Vegas Raiders. Believe it or not, folks, the Raiders are 1.5-point favorite. Vegas knows something. let me put this in you guys' head for you novice bettors out there. If Vegas does that, they know something. They know something, and I feel like this is a trap game. I feel like this is a big time trap game, and man, I've been going back and forth on this one. I'm not real sure why, because even though the Bears handily took care of the Cowboys last week, they're still the Bears, right? I mean, are we missing that? Like they're still the Bears. Don't get me wrong, they're a lot better than they were last year. But for Vegas to make the Raiders a a point and a half favorite tells me they know something. So with that said, give me the Raiders. And the big one, Sunday night. Yes. You can feel it. The Green Bay Packers will be taking on the Dallas Cowboys and the return of Micah Parsons. Currently, right now, the Packers are 7-point favorites. Over under is a 47.5. Honestly, I don't know why the Packers are only 7-point favorites. I mean, this is going to be a pure blowout. A pure blowout. And this is going to be the return. Everybody's going to be talking about the return of Micah Parsons in this one. I think the over-under for him in a sack in this game is at 1.5. And so, yeah, it is. It's going to be epic to see the Cowboys get absolutely blown out on Sunday Night Football, because this is exactly what's going to happen. Sorry, Cowboy fans. I know that that's not what you want to hear, but it's set up for cinema here. The return of Micah Parsons in his revenge game as he takes on his former team and his former boss. Just majestic. Majestic. I'm telling you. There you go. Kind of put that music out there, you know. Let's see. Yeah, and then we got 2 Monday Night Football games. Yes, that's right. 2 Monday Night Football games. As we have the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Thank you, Rock. Dolphins currently are 2.5-point favorites. Over under is 45. I don't know why this is another trap game. I don't know why the Dolphins are 2.5-point favorites, but give me the Jets. And finally, we have the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Denver Broncos on Monday Night Football. Broncos are 7.5-point favorites. Over under is 44. Bengals are struggling with their backup quarterback. I don't see much out of this from the Bengals, unfortunately. And it sucks because they were such a high hope team this year to take out the Chiefs. And now with Burrows out, that's going to derail their chance. So, but I do like the Broncos. I've said it many times on this podcast for the past month. The surprising team that's going to come out of this AFC is going to be this Denver Broncos team. I really, really like this Broncos team, and I think that they're going to do a lot this year. So, yes, give me the Broncos. And there you go. There is your NFL picks. I am itchy. It's probably because I'm wearing this crap on my head. Ugh. The things I do for this podcast You know, I, hey, at least I'm a man of my word, and I am owning up to the bet. But there's just something that is so wrong in this picture right now because, as you can see behind me, I got Rangers all over, and then I'm wearing this goofy hat and this goofy shirt. And it's because the Rangers couldn't win the division. Mm. Mm. Amy in the chat says, "Get over it." Listen, I'm not getting over it because this is hard for me right now. You don't understand. As you can see, I'm a big time Ranger fan. This is hard for me. It really is. You don't understand how hard this is. But anywho, let's move on. Let's talk about some baseball, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, we're not going to talk about no Rangers because they ain't done nothing. You know, their season's pretty much done. Although they did win last night, and Jack Leiter looks very promising. So it would be very interesting to see what he will bring to the table next year. Yeah, talking about next year already. Anywho. So this is what. Oh yeah, by the way, the Astros choked again, and they lost. And their playoff hopes are not looking very good. So if it started today, this is what we'll be looking at. We'll be looking at Detroit taking on Cleveland, Boston taking on the Yankees, and the Mariners and the Blue Jays would be your division winners. Mariners, by the way, clinched the West on Thursday. So they are definitely in. It's still up in the air in the East between the Blue Jays and the Yankees as right now the Blue Jays hold the tiebreaker as they have a tying record, and Cleveland and Detroit are neck and neck as well in that division as well. So both of those divisions are not clinched yet. They will be by the end of this weekend. Move on to the National League as the top seeds are going to be Milwaukee. Yes, the Brewers are the number 1 seed in the National League. A lot of people didn't have that on their list at the beginning of the season, I bet. Detroit is going, or not Detroit, but Philadelphia is the number 2, followed by the Dodgers, who won the West earlier this week. They will be taking on the Mets, maybe, hopefully, we'll see. They're still kind of on the fence there. I don't think it's completely done yet. But one matchup that is set is going to be the Cubs taking on the Padres in the wild card. So there you go. Playoff baseball is among us, and it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. If I had my choice on this, I would love to see the Brewers go far. Here's my perfect scenario. I would love for the Brewers and the Mariners to meet in the World Series. How great would that be for baseball? I mean, the purists wouldn't love it because their main teams, the big dogs like the Yankees or the Dodgers are not in the World Series. But I really like this Brewers team, but Philadelphia is really tough right now. And I think the Dodgers are still I'm not real sure about the Cubs either. I mean, the Cubs are good. They're decent, but I don't know if they can go on a run, but stranger things have happened in the playoffs. Just because if you're in the playoffs, I mean, my Rangers 2023, nobody had them winning it all when they made the playoffs in the wild card. Nobody. And the fact that they went 11-0 on the run or on the road during the playoffs was something magical. So anything can happen in the playoffs. That's what's so great about baseball playoffs. So, but my pick would be great to see the Brewers and the Mariners in the World Series, just because I like the Mariners. You know, the Mariners, they deserve to go to a World Series, man. Really. I mean, uh, look at all these teams. All these teams have been to a World Series. There is one team on this list here that has never been to a World Series, and that's the Seattle Mariners. So, like Kyle Raleigh said earlier this week, let's go fucking win it all. There you go. So let's root for the Mariners. I mean, it's better than the Astros. That's all I'm saying. It's better than the Astros. So there you go. Yeah, playoffs will be starting here very, very soon. And that is your baseball talk for this week. Well, it is, October is right around the corner. Actually, it's going to happen next week. And the weather is going to be nice. The atmosphere is going to get better. And my favorite holiday, of course, is right around the corner as well. I love Halloween. So, but, another big thing that happens around here in Texas is the state fair, right? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Sports Bros podcast, the one and the only Big Tex. There he is. Howdy, folks. I'm Big Tex. Well, Big Tex, it is an honor to have you here on the Sports Bros podcast. I just want to know how are things going with you, Big Tex? I know it's a big deal for you at the State Fair, Texas. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. It's a great, beautiful day here in the great state of Texas. I mean, yeah. Well, you're 55 feet tall. I want to know, how's life at that altitude? Well, partner, I could see all the way to Oklahoma, and let me tell you, they ain't doing much. Wow, Big Tex, that's crazy. That is crazy. But here's a wild question I need to ask you, Big Tex. Is where do you shop for jeans that size? Well, partner, I got a custom tarp guy in Fort Worth. My belt buckle delivered by 3 horses in tow truck. Jeez, the man's a walking Bass Pro Shop billboard. You see some things at the state fair, of course, Big Tex. What is the weirdest thing you ever witnessed? Well, partner, one time a fella tried to deep fry salad. Called it Texas kettle. Fried deep through. All right. Another time, some kid tried climbing on my boot for TikTok. I gave him a howdy, folks, right in his ear. Boy, it's still vibrating somewhere in the garden. Okay, there you go. Serious question, though. If you weren't stuck at the fair, like, what would Big Tex be doing? That is a tough question. I guess if I wasn't sitting here at the State Fair of Texas every year, I'll probably be hosting a true crime podcast titled Who Stole My Funnel Cake? Now that is a hit. That is a hit. Yes. Well, Big Tex, thanks for joining us. Any final words, of course? Well, folks, just this. Eat your weight in corny dogs or die trying. Howdy, folks. I'm Big Tex. Have a great day. All right, there he goes, old Big Tex. What the hell? Hang on. This is such a disaster. There he goes. Old Big Tex. I hope he's fireproof this year. That's all I'm saying. Old Big Tex. Tell you what. Yeah, that was terrible. Let's not do that again. All right. It is the favorite part of the show, of course. You know what I'm talking about. It is Cece's wild ass videos. Let's do this, shall we? Hang on. What the hell? Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I'm looking here. Okay, here we go. It's now time for Cece's wild ass video. Sit back and Cece turns you on to some of the craziest videos of the week. Take it away, Cece. It's a struggle today, folks. It is a struggle today. It is the favorite part of the show, Cece's wild ass videos. Let's see here. Let me get that off here. Oh, no. There we go. Let's get that off here. All right. Let's start off today's Cece's wild ass videos with some, the big talk down in Austin is the up and coming of Arch Manning and his two uncles, kind of judging him on his play. Let's take a look at what they have to say.
What do you? Little seam route, little back shoulder. All right, here we go. Give me something. Oh no. Make a play.
I'm telling you now, this little shit is going to be a major bust.
Yeah. I don't think the uncles Manning are very proud of how Arch is starting off here. And there's always that friend of yours that when you go on a road trip with, there's always that friend that squeaks in a toot every once in a while and decides to lock the windows. This is how I feel on most of those trips. Yeah, that's definitely AI is getting so out of control now that the robots and everything and well, this is bound to happen, but here we go. Yeah. Robots are taking over, man. Robots are taking over. We go to the dogs. We love dogs. Dogs are the best. I feel like sometimes they're human as well. These two videos will definitely prove that. Let's take a look at this one. I like how he stopped in the middle of eating.
just to do that. Just to do that. And this next one here, this poor guy, I bet his ears were hurting him.
เริ่มอาการบ่ดี ความที่หัวใจมันเต้นขาดการความน่าจะเป็น ที่เห็นคือเธอบ่แค่บ่ได้มีอาการใจซ้อ
That dog looks like he's about to just jump up and bite her right in the mouth so she quits singing. This grandma was flabbergasted at what she saw at the Home Depot. Oh, grandma. Like I said, it is that time of the season, October. I love October. Scary movies, ghost TV shows. This is probably the best. I would say, scene I've ever seen on one of them ghost shows. Here we go.
I don't want to say this, it's embarrassing. But I just feel like something went up my asshole.
Whoa, bro. Demonic spirit just went up his butt. Ridiculous. 80s commercials were crazy, man. 80s commercials were crazy. Take a look. This would not get on the airway, by the way, today. Here we go.
If it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you?
Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Sweet.
Wow. Sweet fish. There you go. As I said, the Yankees, they clinched the postseason. They're in the playoffs. This video went viral with Cody Ballinger. The Chris Bosh vibes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to where the Heat won the NBA Finals, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But watch this video.
Doing it in a Yankees uniform.
Yeah, very. That's the best feeling right there.
Bro, what? What? And finally, this is how I would love to go out at my funeral. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Rest in peace, indeed, Doris. Rest in peace as DJ Aldo. Here we go. And that, my friends, is another fine installment of CC's Wild Ass Videos. And I think it's finally time that I can take this crap off and enjoy the rest of my day. Hopefully, I won't get COVID from this, but we'll see. But, worse things have happened. Hopefully, next week, I will have Keith on, and he will definitely be on here. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah. So with that said, I guess Mr. Ice Cube, send us on home. I want to thank the queen of college football for coming on.
time indeed. I would like to thank Big Tech for coming on. That was terrible. I want to thank everybody tuning in to the show. I'd like to thank Amy for winning the bet and making me wear this ridiculous clown outfit. And yeah, you're welcome. Get it together, Rangers, so I don't have to embarrass myself like this again. So sick. Anyways, if you would like to donate to the show, Cash App is where? There it is. Cash App right down below there. And of course, we are live on all social media outlets. Although we weren't live on TikTok today for some stupid reason. Restream. Anywho, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I'll see you guys next weekend. Have a great weekend, everybody. Go football. And yeah. And Astros still suck. I said it. Not afraid to. Astros will forever suck. Have a great weekend, everybody. Adios. Oh, look, the Astro here.